The House That Whispers. No one knew who built the house on Black Hollow Road. Some said it had always been there. Others claimed it simply appeared one day, as if it had grown from the earth itself. But everyone agreed on one thing: it was cursed. Elias didn't believe in curses. He was a man of logic, a carpenter who trusted his hands over stories. When he inherited the house from an uncle he barely remembered, he saw potential, not a haunting. The locals warned him, whispering of strange disappearances, eerie noises, and people who stepped inside and never came out. He brushed it off as superstition. The first night in the house was suffocatingly quiet. No creaking floors, no distant traffic, just silence pressing against his skull. Lying in bed, he tried to ignore the stillness, but something about it felt wrong. Then came the whispers. They started soft, blending with the hush of the night. At first he thought it was the wind, but there was no wind. The murmurs grew clearer, curling around him like smoke. Elias, Elias, come see. His breath hitched. The voice was familiar, too familiar. It sounded like his mother, but she had been dead for years. Heart pounding, he sat up listening. The whispers weaved through the walls, leading him toward the hallway. He hesitated. It was absurd. Just the house settling, nothing more. But the whispers persisted. Barefoot, he stepped onto the cold wooden floor and followed the voice down the dark corridor. The air felt heavier with each step, thick like stagnant water. At the end of the hall stood a door, slightly ajar. He was certain it hadn't been there before. His pulse hammered as he reached for the handle. The door creaked open to reveal an empty room. No furniture, no windows, just 4 blank walls and a dusty floor. Except for the footprints. Small, bare footprints, circling endlessly. A chill crawled up his spine. He knelt, reaching out. The moment his fingers touched the dust, the whispering stopped. The air grew colder. Then, slam. Elias whipped around. The door had shut. His chest tightened. He grabbed the handle and twisted. Locked. A breath stirred the air behind him. Slowly he turned. In the far corner, something crouched. A figure, too pale, too thin, its body unnaturally still. Its face stretched into something that resembled a grin, but there was no joy in it, just hunger. You came, it whispered. Elias tried to scream, but no sound left his throat. The thing twitched, moving toward him, its limbs bending wrong, its fingers clawing at the air. The walls shrank, pressing closer. The ceiling dipped. The room wasn't just trapping him, it was swallowing him. The last thing Elias heard before darkness took him was the whisper, now inside his own head. Now you belong to the house.